friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, with another word of encouragement for the day, for today, Tuesday, October 27th. And today's word comes out of Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1, 2, and 3. It's one of my favorite passages in all the Bible. And it continues our exploration of the idea of being faithful in the middle of suffering. This passage was written to Christians who were experiencing suffering and persecution. And this entire book was written to offer them encouragement and instruction and direction. And so the author of Hebrews writes this: "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses," in other words, he's pointing back at Hebrews chapter 11, which is this long list of all these faithful men and women who had gone before and been faithful. And he's basically saying, listen, they were able to do it, so are you. So he says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the author and the perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him, he endured the cross. Jesus was willing to face opposition and suffering and persecution and even martyrdom. Why? For the joy that was set before him, the joy of obeying God and the joy of seeing us come to salvation. So the author says, for the joy set before him, he endured the cross, he scorned its shame, and now he is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. And then this last little line here says this: consider him. In other words, stop and think about Jesus. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. He's saying, listen, not only did all of these faithful men and women endure under opposition, he says, but Jesus himself did it. And Jesus himself is our example, our template, the one that we follow. And he says, listen, consider Jesus. He endured opposition from sinners. So that way, when you're facing opposition yourself, you have someone to look up to, someone to look ahead to, someone to follow in his footsteps, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. Friends, this week, may you not grow weary and lose heart, but may you keep your eyes fixed on Jesus, the author and the perfecter of your faith. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.